colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Chelsea with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Knocks it into space, and this is Son Heung-min. And he's picked it up out wide, and it's made it shapes to shoot! That's a little off target. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Oyarzabal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. No goals as yet. Son Heung-min. Now there's a shot, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Look at the space here! Oyarzabal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Cavani. Shot at goal!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Into the channel. And he was alert to it. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Molina. Looking to play him in. And it's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Oyarzabal. Dinks one through. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things...
Way off the ball! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Works it forward, strokes it back. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, that's well spotted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. The final seconds now. Son Heung, impressive jump! In he goes again! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oyarzábal at his razor-sharp best there. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Chelsea looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Oh, super ball! Stood up well to him there. And he's forced to go back. Chelsea in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Tries from distance. And Messi! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now, can they get him away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi picks it up out wide. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Pass is just off target. Mikel Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. Son Heung-min. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's the throw. Defending was strong and firm. Fernandez. That's going wide left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde receives it in a good position here.
Boca Juniors seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And he's running through. And here's Cavani. And he is deftly away. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min making good progress. He's got away. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Son Heung-min with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi, and the shot! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Substitution.
Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been won straight back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
That's that, the end. Chelsea are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded.